California, the land of sun, surf, and systemic economic peril, once a beacon of prosperity, now facing a harsh reality check. Businesses are packing up, residents are feeling the squeeze. What went wrong? A tangled web of bad policy, economic headwinds, and denial. Silicon Valley Bank's collapse sent shockwaves through the tech sector. A mass exodus of businesses and residents followed. Instead of addressing the root causes, California's leadership doubled down on the very policies driving businesses away. The latest blow? An $18 billion tax hike that has sent chills down the spines of businesses already struggling to stay afloat. This is about real people, families struggling to make ends meet, entrepreneurs seeing their dreams turn to dust. Let's talk about this tax hike, shall we? $18 billion. That's a whole heap of money being siphoned out of the private sector and into the gaping maw of the state government. And what do we get in return? Promises of more social programs, more government spending, and more the same policies that got us into this mess in the first place. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Now, I understand the need for taxes. We need them to fund essential services, maintain infrastructure, and keep the wheels of society turning. But there's a fine line between necessary taxation and economic suicide. This latest tax hike, yeah, that's a swan dive right over that line. Think about it. You're a business owner in California. You're already grappling with sky-high operating costs, an insane regulatory environment, and a shrinking pool of skilled workers. Now the government wants to take another bite out of your bottom line. California used to be the land of opportunity, a place where anyone, regardless of background, could come to pursue their dreams. But somewhere along the way, those dreams started to feel more and more out of reach. The cost of living skyrocketed, housing became unattainable, and the once golden streets began to tarnish with the grime of rising crime and social unrest. It's not just about money, though. The state that once prided itself on its entrepreneurial spirit now seems determined to stifle the very businesses that made it great. Regulations have become suffocating. So, businesses are doing just that, getting out. They're fleeing to states like Texas, Florida, and Arizona, where the business climate is more favorable. Let's take a look at San Francisco. Once a thriving hub of innovation and culture, it's now become a cautionary tale of what happens when progressive policies collide with economic reality. The city by the bay is grappling with a homelessness crisis of epic proportions. Open-air drug use is rampant, and crime has become so bad that even the city's liberal residents are calling for change. The tech giants that once flocked to San Francisco are now setting up shop elsewhere. Office buildings stand empty. And the city's once vibrant streets have an eerie post-apocalyptic feel. The situation in San Francisco is a microcosm of what's happening across California. The state is at a crossroads. The question is, will California's leaders have the courage to make it?